Hi everybody, Colin from Progressive Entertainment again in Melbourne. Just going through some basics with our smoke machines, I guess. We get a lot of questions. How big a smoke machine do you need? How small? How much area does it do? And so on and so forth. I've just set up two just to give you just a little bit of an idea for your next event if you're looking to hire or even buy for that matter. On the left, I'm not going to go into brands because the brands, I guess, there is a higher quality smoke machine in the sense that the components that are used are a better quality. They won't rust out in the long run, hence you're using fluid running through a heat exchange, through a pump, which eventually rusts that out. So they are made quite disposable unless you're paying top dollar for them. On the left, we have just a simple, very starting party size, a 400 watt smoke machine. They can be bought at most smaller electrical outlets, whether it be, if you're here in Melbourne, Alltronics, Jaycar, Tandy, the likes of. So you get a puff of smoke, which is good for little smaller functions if you're looking just to add a little bit of an effect to get the party started, I guess, just to fill that space that helps show off your lighting a lot. On the right we have a 900 watt smoke machine, which is more readily available, if that makes sense. The 400 watt on the left, it works like a kettle. It'll heat up and it'll run out of steam eventually. So if you hold that button down, you might get about 20 seconds out of it before it has to shut down, heat up the fluid that's in there and keep going. On the right, the 900 watter is ready to go pretty much whenever you like. So if you need smoke in an instant, if you need smoke at a particular time, if you're doing talent shows, if you're doing a band or something like that, you need to look for something that's in that medium range minimum to have that on demand when you need it. The larger machines also hold a lot more fluid. You don't want to be up there crawling around trying to fill up the smoke machine on stage while the band's playing if you're running out. So the advantage of a higher end one also would be the larger tank. Some of the higher models even get to drop the hose straight into a 20 litre, 25 litre drum, so nightclubs and so forth. You get higher output as well. It'll push further through the crowd the larger the machine. So here we've got a 400, a 900. They go up to 12, 1500 and higher again if you're in that market. But for higher purposes, for smaller shows, for backyard parties and so forth, smaller bands, these are ideal just to give you that atmosphere that you need, whether you need it on demand or whether you just need it occasionally. So I hope this has been informative. Look for us at Progressive Entertainment on Facebook. We will be linking these videos as we go along to our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to see them again and again if you like. Just another thing to note as well, you might be able to see a puff of smoke when they're warming up as well. That's normal. They do that occasionally. The cheaper ones might spit out a little bit more on warm up. You can expect that as well. So if you are doing weddings or a private function and you turn around and there's a little puff of smoke there, it's just the heater warming up. That should cease once it's up to temperature, and you shouldn't get much more leakage from that until you're ready to use it later on in the night. Again, check with your venue. I'd say 70% to 80% of venues in Melbourne especially won't allow smoke machines to be used. They will set off fire alarms, they will set off smoke detectors and so forth if you're using them for house parties. So just be mindful of that. Ask the client first, and on their say-so and everything going ahead, you'll be fine. It'll add a bigger dimension to your shows, and it'll especially highlight the disco lights that you'll be bringing along with you. So good luck, and thanks for watching.